I purchased it sometimes in 2012. I'm a company and the petitioner number 2 is the director representing the company. Now, suddenly I find a registration has been made in respect of the same property, whereby the private respondents, not Mr. Das's client, the other private respondents who are not being represented, now they have purchased this particular property. The peculiar feature is, I'll demonstrate each and everything, my lord. My identity has been used, though I find that the identity cards are completely forged. What I find is that the photograph which was available with the conveyance of 2012, whereby I had made the purchase. Now that photograph, my lord, will find page 58, if my lord kindly turns. Now these are the photographs which have been used. My lord can clearly make out. Now this is nothing but, my lord, an interpolation. Now a photo of mine has been, my lord, scanned, and thereafter it has been pasted. Original card bolo dao. I deliberately did not disclose the details of the original voter's card. I had written it also. I have pleaded about it also in para 15. I'm carrying everything because I intend to produce it before your ladyship. বার করে দাও একটু ভাই। This is the voter's I card in original. Hmm? This is the PAN card in original, my lord. I'll tell your lordship about the mischief, what they have done. Now, my photo was available in public domain. My photo was available along with, my lord, the 2012 deed of registration, by virtue whereof I had acquired this particular property. Now, I signed therein, my lord, in capacity of the purchaser, and the photo was annexed thereupon. My lord will find that at page 37. Now, what they have used in the false identity cards are basically superimposition of this particular photo. My lord kindly compares it page 37 with page 58. And again with page 60. So they have used this particular photo. On the basis thereof, we had, my lord, lodged a complaint with the Inspector General of Registration. The Inspector General of Registration had sought for a report from the concerned district registrar. So this was back in 2020. Your ladyship on the last occasion was satisfied, was pleased to call for the report. Now the district registrar suddenly came up with a plea that no, I am not in receipt of records. I do not have anything pertaining to this case. And thereafter, he has now filed an exception. He has filed a report. Now, this particular report is not also in consonance with what was sought for by the Inspector General of Registration. And we have taken an exception because in this particular report, he has resorted to tactics to save his own skin and to cover up the mischief which is, my lord, prevalent. My lord can take also judicial notice of the fact, my lord, I being also an officer of the court, I have come across cases, my lord, in North 24 Parganas also, where, my lord, during the course of searching on behalf of my clients, I have found, my lord, that properties are sought to be sold which are not even being owned by persons, but they, my lord, somehow have a deed of registration. And this is exactly another instance of that, my lord. Now, my lord, let us take the report, my lord, which they have placed before your ladyship for once, my lord. I'll just read it out for your ladyship once. And thereafter, I'll indicate, my lord, what is happening in this particular state.
Did you lodge any complaint before the police?
Police, পুলিশের কাছে করেছো? ও, কমপ্লেন করেছিলাম কি? No, my lord, I did not. This was to the Inspector General of Registration with a copy to the Assistant Commissioner and District Registrar Murshidabad. My lord, it is my valuable property. admittedly, my lord. I'll just demonstrate, my lord. Let me, my lord, demonstrate once, my lord.
No, let me understand.
Yes.
What are you expecting from the uh, registration office,
my lord.
the officers of the registration department?
But I want the truth to come out, and I want, my lord, this particular document which is being shown, this purported deed of conveyance. This has no legs to stand upon, my lord. Because, my lord, it cannot be registered. Because
What stopped you from filing a police complaint?
my lord, I am before your ladyship, my lord. I am before the honorable writ court, my lord, which is exercising high prerogative discretionary jurisdiction, my lord. I am here, my lord. The prayer as of now will be, my lord, may kindly, my lord, direct the state government, my lord, to produce this particular deed by virtue thereof, whereof, my lord, the purported transaction has taken place, my lord. The property value, the market value, it has been indicated is around rupees 1 crore 65 lakhs, whereas the consideration money, as they have recorded, is only 65 lakhs. It has not been recorded, my lord, how the money has been paid. The mode of transfer of money, nothing. More peculiarly, my lord, 6th of March, they show that the query was generated around 3:30 at Murshidabad by some person, my lord. I stay in New Alipur. It is very peculiar, I find, that the deed was presented at my private residence, that is in Calcutta, which is way beyond the jurisdiction of the district registrar of Murshidabad, on the self-same date at 5:30 p.m. So within 2 hours from the generation of the query, a deed is being presented at 5:30, and we find, my lord, that the presentation has been admitted, and page 73, my lord, will find. Kindly takes page 73. Kindly takes page 73, my lord. Presented for registration at 17:50 hours on 6/3/2020 at the private residence by Sri Diptendu Banerjee. Whereas the report which is now placed before your lordship by the state, it states that no, it was registered at the office of the district registrar. So, my lord, can understand, my lord, the mischief and the folly and what they are doing, my lord, to save their own skin. My property, I am staying in Calcutta. It is showing that it is being presented for registration at 17:50 hours. Page 67, my lord, kindly compares it with the query, my lord, when the query is being generated. Page 67, my lord, will find the query is being generated on the self-same date by one Tahir Ali Mullik of Bahrampur on 6/3/2020 at 3:49 p.m. So, my lord, within 2 hours of generation of the query, a deed is being presented at Calcutta. But
the mode of payment is always required to be mentioned.
Yes, my lord. The mode of payment is always required to be mentioned because it is, my lord, the duty is also, my lord, cast by virtue of, my lord, the Registration Act upon the officer registering, my lord, not to proceed without true copy of the documents, my lord. And, my lord, kindly also takes into consideration, my lord, this is a, my lord, case, my lord, which is glaring, my lord, which is a glaring instance. 17:50, my lord, I said that the deed was presented at the private residence of Diptendu Banerjee. Now, page 75, my lord, kindly takes. No.
Additional District Sub-Registrar's
Yes.
Office in ADSR, Behrampur?
Yes. He is signing it, my lord, also beyond the office hours. He is signing it digitally at 6:30 p.m.
No, registration goes on till
No,
quite later night.
No, registration goes on till night, my lord. The system is, my lord, 5:30, my lord, the registration office closes.
Yes.
After 5:30, my lord, there is a registrar book. So there are applications for commission which are made.
All
and special reasons have to be cited.
Yes.
And thereafter, my lord, with that particular book, with that particular index book, as they call it, my lord, which is to be maintained for every year. Now the concerned registrar, my lord, he goes to the residence, my lord, where commission work is to be
Now
done.
tell me from the report where it is mentioned that the registration was done.
Yes.
No, perhaps no.
Yes.
The deed mentions.
My lord,
mentions.
my lord, kindly takes.
No, my lord.
Kindly takes, my lord.
Wait.
Let me sir, thereafter, please. You'll always have your chance.
It is
But the last paragraph at the first page of the report dated 12th August 2024. After going through the copy of the deed from the office records of ADSR Behrampur, Murshidabad, the undersigned is of the opinion that as a whole, the deed has been registered in the normal procedure. The deed was presented for on 6/3/2020 for registration. All the executants, the transferor and the transferee had admitted their executions, required stamp duty and registration fee as per the e-assessment slip. So they say it was done as per the normal procedure.